What's up everyone, and welcome to part 2 of my question and answer video update. I hope you guys have enjoyed part 1. Sorry again for the shorter videos, but it just seems like the iPad won't let me record anything longer than 11-12 minutes or something like that. Maybe you can hear my dog barking outside. He just peed on the floor, so we had to take him out. He's a bit of a bad boy. But we're going to go ahead and continue right where we left off with some more questions.
Okay, next question from Max in Velvet. Why are you in the closet?
Okay, you must be referring to the video itself where I was actually in my mom's closet because there was no other place where I could actually put the iPad to have it facing me at a standing level in the house. So that was the only place that I was able to do it. And to answer another question that is secretly going around in everyone's head, yes, I did come out of the closet, but not in the way you think. Bad humor.
Gaming with Pipey G. Question: do you have any tips for doing a YouTube channel?
Again, the only tips that I have are to be very patient. Definitely make sure you have the best recording equipment that you can, i.e. either the Hapagir or a Hapaj, whatever you want to call it. I don't give a crap what they call it. Or what I recently bought, which was the Elgato HD capture device, which is this little tiny thing. It's about that big, but it actually lets me record in HD with an HDMI cable, so it reduces the cables that are going around. And I'll go in detail over that later. But definitely you want to make sure you're recording great HD content. People want to see crystal clear gameplay and things like that. So.
R. Garrett Gamer. 2 questions. Any advice do you have to people like me, relatively new LPers, and what do you think of the Mass Effect Extended Cut DLC, if I can even get it out of my mouth?
Well, as I've said in previously the other questions, because it seems to be a lot of questions about new LPers, is just definitely patience, guys. I will do my best to like your videos and look at them and get more people to see them, but you're just going to have to be kind of patient and allow the video to just age, and the more videos you put out with good quality content, okay? Don't just rush videos out that suck. Make sure that if you're going to do commentary, make sure that you're funny, but you're not overly stupid, okay? People don't want to listen to annoying people, and just try to have fun with it. That's the most important thing. Don't let it kind of get to you. The Mass Effect thing is, I like the way that the story ended. I thought that Shepard kind of raising up in the end of the original ending was all I really needed for the story to continue. But the fact that they put a little bit more breathing room into the ending, they explained how the Mass Effect fields were actually be able to be reconstructed and all that kind of stuff. I'm very glad that they stuck to their guns, I guess you could say, and didn't change the ending, but just added to the story around the ending. So I'm very pleased with it. I haven't played it myself, but I do watch other people's L-plays and stuff like that, so I did like what they did with it. I thought they added some good stuff. Obviously, a lot of it was just kind of a slideshow, but given in the time that they had to do it, I thought that it was very well put together, and I cannot wait to actually play it for myself so I can feel more closure to my character. So.
Okay. Anthony 2523. 1 question. Could you please consider finishing Mafia II? It's an amazing game, and you mentioned several months ago in your LA Noire walkthrough that you might finish it, but I guess you never had the time.
Yes, I do so badly want to finish Mafia II. The only problem is that I played it after the point where I left off in my playthrough of it, which means that I don't know how to get back. I'm not sure if you can start at chapters or not in that game, but I will look into it. It is a game that I want to finish. I don't know how it ends, and I don't want to know how it ends because I actually do want to finish it. It looks like there is some time between now and the next games that come out. Who knows what I could be putting out. Like I said, I definitely want to put out Splinter Cell, that Pandora tomorrow. You guys are excited for that. But if I can find the time to do it, I want to do it. That is something that's definitely on my mind.
Alright, next question is from Christiano98, Messi98. Hey, CenterStrain01. Where do you buy those cables to record the gameplay, and what do you need them for? Or what do you What are you in for about what price? What do you need them for? Or what? I'm sorry. There's a correction.
It's okay
here.
if
What
you're
do you
not
need?
American. It's okay.
What do you need?
Them for?
And how much do they cost, I think?
Like I said, the cables I use are just regular component cables, or what I have used before. Now I've got the actual Elgato that I use, but they're for recording gameplay. I mean, it was a maybe reword the question a little differently so it's a little easier to understand. But I've told you guys already in the previous question kind of what I'm using as far as the cords and stuff. It's just an HDMI cable, plugs into the USB into the computer, and bam, you've got magic. So,
Johnny Boy 4213. How are things going with Carrie?
not too good. She's really getting on my nerves. I really don't like her. Oh, I mean, great. It's great. It's amazing. It's great. We're having lots of fun, hater, and she's just really doing a great job of keeping me in line. Hope she dies, and then it just feels really good that things are really clicking. She's a piece of crap, and it's great. Mwah.
Do you see what I have to live with? Hopefully some of these screen names are just awesome. So awesome I don't
Know how to
know how
pronounce
to read
them.
them. Yes. H. Wang the Gamer.
H. Wang, yeah, really.
Hey, CenterStrain01. What is your first ever favorite game?
Like I said before, previously, probably Techno Bowl was the first one that I can really kind of...
That's the first game you've ever played, but your first ever favorite game.
My first ever... That would also be my first ever favorite game.
Oh, okay.
And then my second would probably jump all the way to Nintendo 64 with GoldenEye, which of course is just an amazing game and a game that I love. I'm gonna cry. I compassionately love that game. So it's a great game. I'm not gonna cry.
Multi-cassette. What are your thoughts about the Wii U?
I've watched some videos on it and it looks pretty cool. I like the premise of it. It looks like it's something I'd get my hands on, no pun intended. But it just depends on what kind of games they put out with. You know, I'm not really one of those kiddie games. I don't, play those kind of games or whatever. But if they can come up with something that's really kind of fresh and unique with that Wii controller, and I think just the fact too that if you're with a bunch of family and you want to play games that you can switch the TV and just have the game played on your tablet is a really cool kind of thing. So I think when I get it in my hands, because I'm obviously going to get it, but when I finally get it and put some videos out, and I guess that's when I'll really know how it is.
Alrighty. Pro Dutch HQ. How did your day look when you were in Afghanistan? Like, what time did you get up? When did you eat breakfast? Etc.
Okay. It would really depend. 3 days out of the week, I would go over to a Afghanistan base, or should I say the ANA base. No, so I'd have to go off base to go to this place. And I would have to get up considerably earlier. Some days I'd have to get up at 4 in the morning. I'd have to get all my gear on. I mean, full battle rattle, helmet, bulletproof vest, Kevlar, everything, which weigh like 60 pounds. It was so heavy. But, and I'd have to convoy out to the base at like 5, 6 in the morning to go and teach the Afghan drummers and the Afghan band kind of just how to play, the fundamentals of music and stuff. So some of my days would start very early. There were 2 days out of the week where I had time off, which was every single day I worked. Every single day for a year I worked. Except Friday and Sunday, if I didn't have any jobs on those days, Friday and Sunday I wouldn't have to go into work until 1300, which is 1 o'clock. So some days I would be able to sleep in, but when you're in that kind of environment, it's actually really hard to sleep in because you're just like kind of always on edge, yeah. And you just, So a lot of times I didn't get to sleep in, but there were times where we just could relax and play some Black Ops. So.
All right. Hi, CenterStrain. This is by Mr. Red Barrett. Hi, CenterStrain. 2 questions. First, are you thinking about bringing Far Cry 3 to your channel? Second, and probably almost everyone asks the same, how are things going with Gary?
Far Cry 3, definitely. That game looks very promising, very amazing. I hear it's a co-op game, so definitely might do some co-op on that one. As far as Carrie goes, C question before, hater. Just kidding. Joking.
You're so mean.
But I love you.
Whatever. Love and love are not the same thing. Love is fake.
Love is
synthetic.
Love
okay?
is beautiful.
Do never say love to a woman. Okay?
You're just trying to pour your heart into it. That's all.
Are you Scooby-Doo?
I love you.
I you right back. All right.
I loathe you.
Don't start this. We're on camera.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Quimpio. Hopefully I've pronounced that right. Should you use your PS3 more? Upload your saves into the cloud. I think that's an upload your saves from the cloud.
I haven't really took off into this cloud saving yet. Because when I play my games, I usually have an internet service around me. I guess it would be okay to save them into the cloud, which I actually kind of regret that I haven't so far, because when I went home on vacation, I forgot to bring my hard drive for my Xbox, so I was able to obviously recover my profile from, my mom's house from my Wi-Fi on the Xbox I was using, but I didn't have my save, so I couldn't play any games. So I do recommend saving to the cloud only if you're always going to have a Wi-Fi service when you're gaming. Because if you think about it, you don't have Wi-Fi on for some reason, you can't play online, then you obviously can't load up your saves. So it's kind of a mixed bag. So I guess it's just, if you know you're going to have Wi-Fi around you, then it would definitely be a good thing to use the cloud service. One more question.
Okay, I want to pick this question. It's a little bit up, but it's a good one.
Okay.
3Mever asks, when are you going to get married? I love you, whoever you are.
This is awkward. When am I going to get married? We're going to get married very soon.
September.
That is what we're looking towards.
No, September we're getting married.
Yes.
He wants to run away from me.
I don't want to run away from
I'm very sweet, I'm very nice, and I don't know why he wants to run away from me.
Bullshit.
I'm just so cute all around.
Like she
I'm
said,
kidding,
we're hopefully sometime around September around and then that we're going to be able to tie the knot. It's going to have to be kind of a military fast wedding, and then hopefully we'll have an actual wedding.
No, we are
sometime.
going to have an actual wedding. You all are invited.
In the future, yes, it'll be published live on YouTube. It'll be the biggest extravagant event known to man. But I hope that answers your question, and we will see you on part 3. Peace out, bitches, and
I blew them a kiss. I'm not saying that.
She said it one time. She said peace out, bitches.
Because there was like a little rivalry thing, and I got called a bad name, and I just don't want to do that again.
All right, so we're going to see you on part 3. Later.